Okay, hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Let's Study Abroad October edition that is held today, 28th of October 2022. On this beautiful day, I am very glad to see all of you here participating in our event with high curiosity. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ilham, one of the volunteers of ITS Global Engagement, and today I will be your master of ceremony. But before we start our session, let me read some of the rules for today's event. Starting from the first rule, the participants are required to enter the Zoom meeting room 15 minutes before the scheduled time. If they are unable to join on time, they must inform our contact person. Number two, the participant must change their display name to name underscore student number or NRP. You can see the example shared by our committee on the chat box. Before the breakout room session, you have to change your display name by adding the partner university name at the front. Number three, the participants are encouraged to use the virtual background which we have attached to the email. If there are any technical problem, it is allowed to not use the virtual background. Number four, the participant must mute their microphone during the session unless allowed by MC. Number five, the participant have to turn on their camera or video as a requirement to get stamp for it. Number six, if there are any question, the participant can drop the question in the chat box using the available format sent by our committee, or use the raise hand feature and wait until the MC or moderator allow them to speak. Last of all, the participant have to fill out the attendance and feedback form as a requirement to get stamp for it. Please note that each link will be closed 30 minutes after being shared by our committee. Okay, before we start our main session, I would like to remind all the participants to fill out the attendance form that is shared by our committee in the chat box. And please remember that you will not be able to fill out the attendance form once the form is closed. Okay. While we are waiting for the participant to fill out the attendance form, I will explain briefly what LSA is. LSA, or Let's Study Abroad, is a discussion and consultation session by ITS University partner from all around the world for all students level. Today, we have representatives from our three partner universities. First is from Shibaura Institute of Technology, or SIT. The second is from Vives University. And last but not least, we have University Malaysia Pahang, or UMP. Okay, for today's agenda, we'll be starting with an opening speech from the ITS Global Engagement Management, and then each partner university will share about their institution and their program. After that, we will have a panel discussion session where you will be able to ask about general questions that will be answered by each university representative. After that, you will enter the breakout rooms. There will be one room for each partner university. In this breakout room, you may inquire more detailed questions and consult with representatives from each university. All right, now I will proceed to our first agenda, which is an opening speech from the ITS Global Engagement Management, Mr. Wahyu Pratama. Without further ado, to Mr. Wahyu, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Ilham, and good afternoon from Surabaya, Indonesia, and as well good afternoon from, first of all, I would like to greet the partner. I see good afternoon from our colleagues from University Malaysia Pahang, Pak Perda, and Miss Norul. I will see you, Miss Norul, very soon in our staff mobility program. Thank you so much for joining this morning, this afternoon, and then good afternoon as well, maybe almost good evening to our colleagues from the Shibaura Institute Technology Japan. Yeah, I see its full team is here. Mr. Kenichi Sugimura, my brother Mr. Yuya Miyasaka, Miss Mori Minaha, and also Mizang, and as well for our college, good morning for our college from Vives University of Technology Applied Science, Belgium. Thank you so much for already joining to the lesson today. It is our pleasure. Our three partner joined for the Let's Study Abroad session in October for online edition. We are very happy that actually you still give your time to spend the time to meet of our student and share some program that our student can join. For your information, the QS Asian University already just released for 2023, and ITS still #1 for the outbound students. So we are very happy that we always sending our student to our partner program in many programs. Talking about the program, I would like also to share to ITS students. We just have last week, meeting with of our internal meeting for program 2023 for ETS global engagement. We would like to mention that for the regular students, I mean not only IUP student, we will open application for the student excursion very soon. And one of the requirements that you need to collect all the stamp for it. Yeah, how can you get stamp for it? Of course, one of the way we join of Let's Study Abroad program session or all the information session that we will have during this semester. Don't worry, because we have a lot of things to share, to have the conduct workshop. And at the same time, we are also hoping that from this Let's Study Abroad session program, especially for this afternoon, we have program from the SIT. We have partner from SIT Japan, Vives University of Applied Science Belgium, and as well for the University Malaysia Pahang. So the student will be prepare more, and you will get more information that you can discuss with your parents and department in order to prepare your study abroad next year, next semester, or later before you graduated from ITS. We are hoping that session will be benefit for the student as well. At the same time, we would like also to send our gratitude to our partner. Thank you so much for always support us. With some information from your university and always receiving of ETS student in many programs. Hopefully, it can help for our cooperation. And for the student, it will be also help for you. Don't hesitate to ask anything because they are here for you to share everything. Thank you so much for this morning. So I will get back to you, Ilham. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Wahyu, for the opening speech. We hope that today's LSA can encourage us to participate in future programs held by our partner university. Okay, moving right along, the next agenda is presentation by the representative from Shibaura Institute of Technology. To Shibaura Institute of Technology, I will pass the microphone to you.
Hi, good evening from SIT. My name is Manaha Mori from SIT International Office, and I'm very happy and thank you very much for introducing us about SIT. So, can I start my presentation?
Yes, you can just share.
Okay, I will share screen. Thank you very much. Me too.
Maybe you can click the full slide, please. Slideshow. Okay, arigato.
Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. So let me begin the presentation. So before starting my presentation, on behalf of SIT, I would like to appreciate you to giving us this kind of wonderful opportunity to introduce about SIT. Thank you very much. So today we are joining this event with the other staff, Mr. Shugimla and Ms. John and the General Manager and other staff here. So if you have any other question after our presentation, feel free to ask us about the program. So today I would like to focus on a topic, SIT exchange program. So I will briefly introduce about SIT. Yes. And first of all, SIT has two campuses in Tokyo area. The one campus is in Tokyo, Toyosu, Kotoku in Tokyo. The other one is Omiya City in Saitama Prefecture. So you can study in the both campuses, and we will explain which campus you will study in later. Okay. So basically, Omiya campus and Toyosu campus has the distance. It takes 1.5 hours from Toyosu campus and Omiya campus. So mainly you will be using the transportation as a train, JR line, Tokyo Metro line or something. And also you can use the public bus to access to the campus. Plus you will be able to, So sorry, my slide was. So you use transportation such as train and public bus, and SIT school bus is also available from Higashi Omiya Station to Omiya campus. So if you use transportation, you can save a lot of cost to access to the campus. Yes. So as you know, SIT is focusing on the internationalization of the campus. So we welcome international students come to SIT and enjoy your study here with foreign students and also Japanese students in SIT. Yes, we are selected as one of the top global university in Japan as a only one private school in Japan out of 800 Japanese university. We are very honored to accept students from your university and other university all over the world. So we have 4 main faculties and 70 departments in our university. So students can select courses from all over these departments. So, okay, so later please check this department. We also have the master program. We have 8 main programs like this. So SIT has most of engineering and science fields. So I think you can enjoy studying here. Yes. So let's move on to SIT exchange program from now on. So before explaining about the course, the exchange program, first of all, especially for course-taking students, you need to fit in our academic calendar. This calendar is updated for 2023 academic year. So the first semester, the spring semester will be starting in the early April and then in the end of July. And the second semester, meaning the fall semester in SIT, will be starting in the end of September and then end in the end of January. Okay, so I will just start talking about our mobility program. The first one, course-taking sandwich program, you will be taking courses in this program. Then the second one is research exchange program, and you'll be focusing on the research with SIT professor in the laboratory in SIT. Yes. First of all, before talking about our exchange program, I have to tell you the eligibility. The student must have a good English skill. The level should be CEFL B2 or more. And also the students from partner university, admission fee and tuition fee will be waived for partner universities. So the students for partner university will be paying only 30,000 Japanese yen for a registration. And also students can have a scholarship opportunity, and Japanese yen 40,000 yen master scholarship will be granted for the selected students. Yes, move on to the explanation for the course-taking sandwich program. So this program for undergraduate and graduate students can participate in this program. Then we offer more than 100 English-based courses for international students, and you are able to study here for 1 or 2 semesters, starting from spring semester, and also for semester also you can join if your international coordinator allow you to study here in 1 academic year. Then also we offer the courses. The course we offer, you can take any courses regardless of your major and degree level. Then also application period is now from October 1st to 31st. We accept the application to this program. So if you are thinking of applying to a sandwich program, please make sure to submit the application by the due. Okay, so move on to the research exchange program. This program is for bachelor, third, or higher students and master student and PhD students. So students will be focusing on research work in the laboratory while being supervised by a SIT professor. Then we offer over 250 laboratory choices from science and engineering fields. And the duration is very flexible. Students can choose the duration from the minimum of 8 days up to 1 year. And also application for this program is also open from October 1st to 31st. So please visit our website for more details. Okay, so I will just give a tips for students. The first one is course taking sandwich program. I want to explain how to select and see the courses we offer. Okay, so you can use this QR code to scan and access to our website for the course taking program. So if you visit this page, and you will see the course schedule and module in the middle of this page. Then also you can find this course schedule and click on this one. Then you will see those links, SIT mobility program participants. Then you can click on the link, especially for you, maybe you'll be joining from the spring semester, I think. So if you join the spring semester, click on the spring all department. And if you wish, you can select the department from this block. Okay, so you can capture this screen if you like. Okay. The QR code is the same. You can also access to our website from this QR code on this page. So for example, if you open the timetable, you will see the sample like this. This is the course sample, and I have to tell you the campus location and course type and also syllabus. The first one, you will see the Toyosu and Omiya. This means the location of the course that is offered. And you have to be careful because sometimes the course is offered in only Toyosu campus and Omiya campus. As I said, it takes about 1.5 hours to access to the campus each other. So you need to be careful with the location to select the course. So yes, the location and the collegiate you will be granted is also displayed here, and also the course type is also mentioned on the screen. Then we have face-to-face type of lecture and also live streaming and on demand. But for the student satisfaction, we would like to select the face-to-face courses so that you can interact with students and the professor here in SIT campus. Okay, so the syllabus is this pink book icon. So if you click on this icon, you will be seeing the course details. So let's see. For example, yeah, this is just a sample of the one course, and you will see the information such as course content and the purpose of the course and goal and objectives and the schedule, like the first week to the end of the week, and also including the final project, and also evaluation method and criteria, and also prerequisite. This is very important, and the teaching method. And so on. The prerequisite is very important because I said all courses are available for international students, but sometimes the course set the prerequisite and the criteria or like condition for students to follow these courses. This is the sample of prerequisite. You will be seeing like you have to have a basic knowledge of electronic circuit and electromagnetics and so on. And also the other one says that you have to follow other course to take this course. Like you need a fundamental skill or the knowledge of the course to take this course, something like that. So please be careful of choosing courses, although you are allowed to take any courses regardless of your degree and major. Okay. Yes. So I would like to move on to the tips for research exchange program. So this program, you will be joining the research project, as I said. You can access to this QR code for more details. So there are two ways to find the laboratory that you are interested in. The first way is the designated project, research project. So this from this list, you can select your laboratory from designated research project. And also the second one is SIT laboratory list. And if you click on this one, you will see all SIT laboratories. So, okay, so the first way, designated research project research program, you will be seeing the keywords and the task in the laboratory and available program period and eligibility, school year and the study field and required desired skill in this laboratory. So this laboratory list doesn't show all laboratories because the laboratory on this list shows like asking you to have meet these requirements. Yes. So if you find the laboratory that match to your desired laboratory or desired study plan, you can just find out the best one from here so that you will have a higher possibility to get accepted to the laboratory because it meets the professor's requirement too. So the second one is the SIT laboratory list. So if you open this link, you will be seeing the overall SIT laboratory list. So you can select the laboratory based on the icons such as robotics, mechanical network, and so on. So for example, if you click on this robotics, you'll be seeing the laboratory, all laboratories related to robotics fields. So for example, I'll just click on the Space Robotics System Laboratory by Professor Abiko Sensei, and you'll be seeing the laboratory pages so that you'll be able to understand the project in the laboratory. So compared to the first one, this one gives you the, how do I say, the condition so that only students who meet the condition can have a high possibility to get accepted to the laboratory. But this one is supposed to be meet the requirement by the professors. So I recommend you to find out the laboratory from the first one. But of course, if you didn't find out anything like any laboratory that matched perfectly to your desired laboratory, you can select from this part, of course. So excuse me, somebody talking?
It's okay, it's okay. Please.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So if you don't want to forget, you can just capture and scan this QR code to access to this page. Sorry, it's too fast. Okay. So let me move on. Okay, so in a conclusion, so please make sure that you have a good English skill to follow up the courses, and also fee is for everyone, and also you can have a scholarship opportunity if you get selected for this one. So this is about the application period. We would like to announce that the application period will be almost there, and you can just process with your application and course taking sandwich program and research exchange program. Also, if you think that you will miss the chance for research exchange program, the second entry that is starting from May or June is also starting in the December. So you can still have a time soon. So please apply from here, like you can just capture this tool and access to the application process from here if you are interested in those programs. So later, maybe we will have the part to have a question. So you can ask us anything about a program if you are not sure about each programs. Okay, so finally, I would like to show you a little about life in Japan and in SIT. So first of all, I believe that you are here living cost in Japan very much. So I would like to show you the average living cost in Japan. And this information is provided by, sorry. This information is provided by Japan Student Support Organization, JASO, and you can see the housing cost and the food expenses dominate a large part of total expenses. So average utility charge is around 7,000 yen, and also especially in the cold season, maybe you will turn on the aircon and heater frequently. So maybe you have to be careful because it is electricity in Japan. I think it's a little expensive to you. And also the internet, I think is a little expensive in Japan, but I see some students, international students here to try to get reasonable SIM cards in Japan available. So you can ask the international students here already have experience in Japan and in SIT. We also offer the Facebook community for international students. Once you get accepted to SIT, we will introduce, we will introduce you the account for student hotspot. Okay, so yes, if you try, maybe you can reduce the cost for living cost in Tokyo, such as food. Also, you can cook by yourself and you can reduce it. And housing also, you can share your apartment with your friend. It's also possible. Okay. Next, I want to talk about accommodation in Japan. So SRT offered a global dormitory for selected students. So everyone enrolled to SRT are eligible to apply for this dormitory, but this dormitory I think is very competitive because it's very popular among exchange students, and also the application process will be announced to you and once you get accepted to SIT. So because this accommodation is very competitive, I think you should have more option for dormitories or the residence in Japan. Okay, so this dormitory is located in Omiya campus, not close to Toyosu campus. So please make sure and check the location of this dormitory and Omiya campus. And if you take more courses offered in Toyosu campus, maybe it will be a little inconvenient to access to the campus. So you can make sure, like if it is possible for you to access from Omiya to Toyosu campus frequently. Of course, everyone can apply for this dormitory. So yes, if you don't mind the location or distance, you can by all means apply for this dormitory. Yes, this one is TIEC. This one is Tokyo International Exchange Center. This is owned by the JASO, Japan's Student Support Organization. This is not the SIT's property, so SIT cannot give you priority to students apply for SIT, but we can help you applying for this dormitory. So okay, here is the prerequisite for TIEC. Only master and higher students are eligible to apply for this dormitory. So unfortunately for the undergraduate students are not eligible for this dormitory. So please make sure if you are applicable for this dormitory. So, okay. And also the students studying here for more than 90 days, 90 days can move into this dormitory. Okay, so the next option, you can choose apartment, shared house, and also you can have a chance to have a homestay. Yeah. So other options. Yes, we can we can share you the list of accommodations that are very friendly to international students, such as apartment, shared house, homestay, and so on. And you can find accommodation by yourself. Yes. we recommend you to check share the house because it is very reasonable compared to apartment or the condominium in Tokyo. Yes. So we will share the apartment and share the house recommendation list after you get accepted to SIT. Of course, before coming to Japan, you can check the real estate agency by yourself on the internet or something. Yes. This is the detailed information about accommodation, especially the SRT Global Dormitory in Omiya campus. So in this dormitory, we equipped the common room and shared kitchen. Private room is a modular bathroom, it's a unit bath, and shower toilet with a warm water toilet. It says washlet in Japanese. And also you can study in the individual room with a desk and chair, and you also have a bed for yourself. And also you can have a LAN access in the room. Yeah, the application process also will be announced once you get accepted to SIT. So now it's not available to access to the information. So also the fee, I think you care about this a lot. And fee is 35,000 Japanese yen per month. Yes, it excluding the meals and utilities such as gas and electricity and light. Okay, so please see these pictures. We have a shared kitchen or shared bathroom and shared laundry and individual rooms or something. Move on. And also about TIEC, this is eligible, as I said, like for master or higher students. So this dormitory is very attractive also, like because it has a shower and toilet, individual one, and also washing stand and bed and desk, chair, bookshelves. It is very like practical for students, international students here. And also aircon, telephone, interphone, EDC, and no internet is equipped in the individual rooms. So you need to have a contract by yourself for the internet. So the application process, also this one will be announced by SIT how to apply for this dormitory, but SIT will help you apply for the dormitory. Yes, because SIT students belong to the Japanese university only can apply for this dormitory. So after you get accepted as an international student, we can share the information for this. Okay, so the fee is for room A, single room A. This is the standard room for one person. It's about 35,000 Japanese yen. The second one, the single room B, this is a little the fancy room for the one person, 52,000 Japanese yen. I think is very reasonable compared to other apartments in Japan. Okay, so finally, I want to tell you the international student support and activities are very satisfying in Japan, in SIT. So we offer buddy system in Omiya campus and global dormitory. As I said, in Omiya campus, you can enjoy some activities and socializing event in Omiya campus global dormitory. So yeah, I recommend you to apply for this dormitory and reside in, or sometimes you can join the event organized by Omiya dormitory. And also both campus has a global learning commons. It's like the hub for students, both Japanese students and international students get together and having a conversation and relax and like sleeping, talking and eating lunch. That's something, many activities took place here. And also, yeah, in the GLC, we offer the international events such as welcome party for everyone and the calligraphy, Japanese calligraphy events, and Halloween party took place yesterday here, and also Christmas party. Maybe it will be also took place. The culture, other type of cultural festival will be, yes, offered for international students and Japanese students as well. So, like I said, you can have a lunch together and study Japanese in the global learning commons as well. You can have a time with Japanese students and Japanese staff there. And language and culture exchange is very actively took place there. And also, if you have any problem or if you are in need, you can just go to GLC and have an advice for your daily life support. And also, like I said, event and activity are some actively opened. And also, you can find out the friends there. Yes. I see sometimes visit GLC and many international students are having time there in their lunch break or the break between the course. Yeah, so please enjoy. You can visit GLC anytime once you come to SIT. Yes. So you can go to the GLC website. This website, I think, is for Facebook. This is a Facebook account. Maybe you can this account, I think, is once you get accepted to the SIT, you can join this community, student support community. This is a Facebook community. Yeah. Okay. Maybe my presentation is done. And if you have any question or if you want to ask more about anything, you can ask us. Thank you very much for your attention and time for me, time for SIT. Thank you very much. Sorry. If you have a question, maybe after this presentation or after the session, maybe you can send email to global@ow.shibara.itac.jp. You can see the email address here on the slide. Thank you very much again. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the excellent presentation from the representative of Shibora Institute of Technology. All the information is well written and informative, but please, for the participant, if you guys have any question, please keep your question right now because we will have the second presentation from Vives University. So the question will be asked when our panel discussion and our breakout room session. So for now, to the representative from Vives University, I will pass the microphone to you.
Okay, good afternoon. I will try to share. I can only share my screen if the other screen is not shared anymore, it says.
Miss Mori, you may stop share. Miss Mori,
Yes, please hold on.
can you stop share? Thank you.
Okay, so I will try to share my, there it is. You can see the slides?
Yes, we can see the slide.
Okay, so good afternoon again. I'm Koen Malvet. I'm teaching at the Vives University of Applied Sciences in Belgium in the technology faculty. Later on, my colleague Emma will join for the Faculty of Business and Management. So today we will give you a bit more information about our university and the possible exchange programs that we offer. At the end of the presentation, we will of course be happy to answer questions you may have.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cohen, for disrupting you, but your voice is kind of low, so we cannot hear you clearly.
Okay, I will try to raise it up a bit. Is it better?
Yes, it's a little better.
Okay. Yes, and I will try to talk a bit louder as well. So, where is Vives situated? As I already mentioned, it's in Belgium. So it's a bit far away from Indonesia. Let's look where you have to go. So you have to cross all of Asia to arrive in Europe. And you see Belgium is there situated in the center of the western part of Europe. So we're laying in between France, Germany, and the Netherlands, close to the sea. This is here the sea that leads to the United Kingdom a bit further. Inside Belgium, Vives University is situated at the left side, which is called West Flanders. And we have a number of campuses, which I will describe a little bit later. So right now, from this region, so I'm situated in Kortrijk. Oh, next slides. So Ola, I have to go back. Yes. So Belgium is divided into three major pieces. So the upper side, which is colored brown here, is Flanders, where Vives is situated. In Flanders, we speak Dutch, and we are at the border of the Netherlands. In the south here, we also are next to France. This southern part of Belgium is Wallonia and is French-speaking part. There's also a small German-speaking part here at the right. If you want to know more, you can certainly go to this website, www.studyinflanders.be, to get some more information. So here you see this part of Belgium again, Flanders, which is a Dutch-speaking community. Yeah, the area is approximately 13,000 square kilometers, so it's 300 kilometers in this direction and 50 or 60 in that direction. And Vives is located in the western part. We are quite heavy populated, so we have in Flanders over 6 million inhabitants, which comes to an average of almost 500 people per square kilometer. So it's very much populated, a lot of cities close together. Let me explain a little bit more about how higher education is organized in Flanders. So we implement the bachelor-master system globally accepted by Europe. So in this European credit transfer system, an academic year consists of 60 credit points, and one credit point is linked to 25 to 30 hours of workload for the students. This does not mean that it's 24 hours or 30 hours of courses, but you have to take into account that you have to work so hard in order to be able to get your credit. So we have in Europe a bachelor's and a master's degree, and in Belgium this bachelor degree also always consists of 3 years, so 108 credits. A master degree follows after that and takes 1 or 2 years. At Vives University, we do not offer master degrees. We only do practical professional bachelor degrees. The fact that we are in this European system makes it simple for European students to come to Belgium, but also non-Europeans can apply. So we have flexible trajectories, which means that you can take courses from several faculties or divisions to fulfill or to make your program. On the grading system, I will not explain this, but you can click on the link if you have the presentation afterwards to see a little bit more of that. On this slide, there's another movie, but it takes 7 minutes and I will not show it at this moment. You can look at it afterwards, but it's more or less the same as I will tell. Oh, that it started anyway. So this is the western part of Flanders, as I already told, and we have 5 cities with campuses in this western part. So Emma and I both work in the Kortrijk campus, but we also have a big campus in Brugge, Bruges. We have a campus next to the sea, and we have 2 smaller campuses in the center of our province. This is one of the big campuses in Bruges, in an extremely modern building. It's yeah, in this building, a lot of faculties are housed. So we have a business department there, a healthcare department, teaching department. But the biggest campus is the one that we are working at in Kortrijk. And in addition to the business department and the health department, also the technology department where I work for is located in this site. So this is, for instance, the restaurant for the students, a lab in which all manufacturing techniques are available, big aulas, a central building. So it's basically, it's a small city on its own, with 10, 15 buildings each, for one specific faculty. The other smaller campuses are located, a second one in Bruges, then one in Roeselare, one in Torhout, and two in Ostend. This is the city at the coast, where we have an aviation training center located at an international airport of Ostend. So right at the base where the airplanes are landing and getting up. In total, Vives has 6 faculties in these 5 cities, and I will shortly mention all of them. Afterwards, we will focus on the 2 faculties that Emma and I represent, but I will show the other ones as well. If you have questions on the other ones, we will be glad to give you some more information or get you in contact with the responsibles of these faculties. So we have a faculty of biotechnology, we have a faculty of healthcare in in 3 different cities. This is located. We have a faculty of commercial sciences, business management, and informatics. This is where Emma will talk about in a few minutes. And we have a faculty of applied engineering and technology, which I will come back to in a second. A faculty of education, training lecturers, and a faculty of applied social studies, such as practical psychology and so on. So the faculty I work at is the Faculty of Applied Engineering and Technology. And we have 8 different professional bachelor degrees that we offer. We also have lower degree graduate studies, but these are not open for international exchange, so I will skip these. The programs that we have are these 8. So we have automotive technology, mainly focusing on cars, but also buses, heavy traffic, agricultural machines, and motorcycles, for instance, are part of this training. Then we have a Bachelor of Construction, mainly focusing on big buildings. Electromechanics, where there is also a possibility to study heating and ventilation systems and doing automatization processes. We have a faculty of electronics and ICT. We have a faculty on energy technology, which looks into the new developments on green technology, windmills, solar panels, and so on. We have, as I already mentioned, a bachelor degree in avionics. This also has a part which is focusing on drones, for instance, not only on planes, but also drone technology is part of this training. Last but not least is the design and production technology. I already showed you a picture where all our heavy machines are located. So this is where this design and production technology is situated. It looks at old materials, metals, and so on, but we also have a plastics part of that. We have 3D printers, laser cutters, and so on and so on. Last but not least, and a bit a strange one, is that we also offer healthcare technology. So this is a bachelor degree, which is situated a bit in between the real technology bachelors and the healthcare bachelors. So the students there get a lot of basic technology, but they also learn about anatomy and health things. Within our faculty, we do not really offer an English bachelor degree as a whole. We do offer a lot of local projects, small projects, laboratory projects, together with our Flemish students, in which the students and the lecturers adapt when an exchange student is present. So this means that the normal lectures are held in Dutch, but if you would follow one of these courses, this will be switched to English. So you will have, with your knowledge of English, it will be possible to study at our faculty. We also offer final degree studies within our faculty, within our research groups in these faculty, but also within companies close to the university. So most of our students do their final project for 30 ECTS points. So for this entire semester at a local company, and it's certainly not a problem if an exchange student joins them while doing so. So more questions on this specific faculty you can ask later on in these separate rooms. But now I will give the word to Emma, and she will continue with the other faculty.
Yes, thank you. So welcome everyone. I'm very happy to see so many of you join. So I will be talking a little bit about the Business Management, Commercial Sciences and Informatics program. So Koen, if you could kindly move on to the next slide. Yes, thank you. So as my colleague already said, we have the Commercial Sciences, Business Management and Informatics department or faculty, which is organized in 2 campuses, so Bruges and Kortrijk. And in these campuses, we organize the following bachelor degrees, so Business Management, Hotel Management, Office Management, Applied Computer Sciences, Tourism, Leisure Management, and then Wellbeing and Vitality Management, which is a relatively new one. And we're actually currently the only one in Belgium organizing this specific bachelor degree. Our bachelors are then also divided into specializations. For example, in business management, we can also distinguish accountancy programs, marketing programs, logistics, and so on. And our bachelor in hotel management also has 2 specializations, one in hospitality management, so focusing more on the hospitality sector, so hotels and so on, whereas the other specialization focuses on culinary arts, so more the culinary aspect of hotel management and hospitality. When it comes to our programs for international students, we currently have the International Exchange Program of the Vives Business Academy, both in Bruges and in Kortrijk. I will talk a little bit about this in a second. And then in terms of degree programs, we have 3 different programs. We have our Bachelor in Business Management, which is completely in English. So the full 3 years are taught in English. We have our 3 years program in Hotel Management with the specializations of Hospitality and Culinary Arts. And then we also have an Advanced Bachelor of International Management. An advanced bachelor degree is only available to students who already have the bachelor degree in any topic. That could be technology, could be health sciences, could be social sciences, and so on. But they need to have at least a bachelor degree before joining our one-year program of international management. But I will now talk a little bit more detail. So as I said, you have the exchange programs both in Kortrijk and in Bruges. So we have the Vives Business Academy in both campuses. What is the difference, or how should you decide which one to go to? In Kortrijk, we focus mainly on topics such as business management, entrepreneurship, marketing, logistics, finance, and so on. And students get a choice out of 40 courses approximately, and they have their choice of picking the courses that they want from those 40 courses that we offer. So they have a selection of courses that they can make themselves, and they can select up to 30 credits per semester, because we work with that European credit transfer system of 60 credits per year. So one semester would more or less be 30 credits. There's no mandatory courses in this program, so students can simply choose their own and create their own program based on what their interests are, or based on what they are required to take in their home university. So it is possible to combine IT courses with business courses, and there have also been occasions where students from the business department or the technology department have also combined courses from the technology program with the business program. So that's what we meant by those flexible trajectories as well. We offer flexible programs to our exchange students. In Bruges, it's a little bit different, because the courses that are offered in English are related more to hotel management and tourism, also a little bit of law practice. So the selection of courses is a little lower there. There's less courses to choose from, and there are a couple of mandatory courses. So 15 credits out of the 30 credits that you would choose for one semester are predetermined for you. The others you can choose from the brochure, and you can see a couple of courses that are organized specifically for the exchange students, like personal skills and teamwork, rebranding, and emerging trends in IT for business. So you get a nice mixture there as well, but with a larger focus on the sort of hospitality and tourism sector. For that one. Another option in the business department is to study in a double degree program. What is the double degree program? That's actually a one-year program where you join us not for one semester, but for the full year, and where you actually join our business management and entrepreneurship students, so our Flemish bachelor students, in our English program in the second year. And you can see the program here on the slide. I've highlighted the second year. So if you were to do this, that would be your program. So in that case, there's no selection of courses. The courses are selected for you, and you can decide to join this program as well. We currently actually have 6 students from ITS studying with us in this program. And at the end, so when they finish all of their exams, they will get a degree from Vives as well. So by doing this 1 year of study, you get a diploma from your own university, so ITS, as well as a diploma from Vives University after completing your 3 years of study or your bachelor degree in ITS. So it's a special kind of program where you don't get to choose your courses, but you do get a double degree at the end. Kun you move on? Yes. So just in short, what is the difference then between an exchange program and a degree program? Exchange programs are for an autumn or a spring semester, could also be for a full year. There's no additional tuition fee that needs to be paid because you will come under an agreement that we have with your university. There's no fixed program in this case, so you can choose your own courses. And the classes that you will be taking will largely be with other exchange students and not with our Flemish bachelor students. If you like to participate in a double degree program, it will be a full year program. So starting in our first semester in September and continuing up to the end of June in the second semester. And you will be taking these classes with the second year English bachelor students. The tuition fee will be simply the tuition fee of your home university, so there's no added tuition fee from Belgium, but this program is only available to 5 students. So when we reach those 5 students, that program is technically full. If other students still want to join, that is possible, but then they should pay our tuition fee as well. So there's a little bit of a limitation there. What do we stand for at Vives, or what are some of our key features in education? Our 3 keywords are drive, connection, and innovation. We want to inspire students to feel a drive and motivation to learn. We also want to connect them with other students, with other cultures, other nationalities, but also with the industry where they'll be working at eventually. And of course, we also want to focus on an innovation. We want to create students and workforces for the future and not for the industry that we have nowadays. We want students to be prepared for what is to come as well. At Vives, we focus on small is beautiful, which means that we like to teach smaller groups of students. So at Vives, you will not be in those big auditoriums with 100 or 200 students all at the same time. We don't want our students to be a number, but we want to keep our groups under the number 40. So that means students will have their own class group, which they will be following classes with. So it will be easier to get to know each other and easier to get to know your lecturers. They will normally also know your name, and we really strive towards that personal contact with our students. We also try to work in close cooperation with the industry, which means we try to have company visits or projects and so on. Our student facilities are also there to support students in case they want to take up any hobbies or they want to have some assistance with their accommodation, they need psychological support, they want to attend cultural events and so on. In terms of transportation, when you are already at Vives, you can apply for a bus pass of 15 euros for an entire academic year. So it's very, very cheap, taking into account that a normal bus pass would be around 300 euros for an entire year. So this is only for Vives students, and you can use it within the city of Kortrijk or Bruges, or you could rent a bicycle for 5 euros per month. So transportation purposes are really supported by Vives and by the province of West Flanders.
Miss Emma, maybe you make quick a bit, since 3 minutes left.
Yes, I saw, and we're almost finished. It's the last couple of slides. So for the last part, I would just quickly like to have a look at the housing and living in Belgium. In Bruges and in Kortrijk, there are some student residences. In Kortrijk, we have the residence called Meerstraat, which is in the city center of Kortrijk, and is about a 15-minute bus ride away from campus, or 15-minute bike ride, depending on what you prefer. There's about 100 rooms in the residence for 115, I believe, 115 students. You can see the prices there of a single and a double room. Keep in mind that a double room is a shared room, and so not a room with a double bed for yourself. It's actually a room with 2 single beds for 2 students to share. Each room has their own private bathroom with a shower, toilet, and sink, and the rooms are furnished with a bed, desk chair, and a closet. You can see that electricity, heating, and water is included, also internet connection. But keep in mind that these are the prices for this academic year. It is possible that next year there will be an indexation because of the rising prices everywhere. So it's possible that next year it might be 380 euros per month, for example. In Bruges, we have a brand new residence called The Crown. You can see some pictures there as well. In this residence, everything is also included in terms of electricity and heating. The room is also furnished, but there is no mattress yet. So the students need to provide their own mattress in this case. And then a little bit about the living costs. I added some prices of food products. I will have to be honest, currently a loaf of bread would be a bit more expensive than €1.45, but these are the general prices that you could expect when you come to live in Belgium or when you arrive in Belgium for a holiday. And we also added the exchange rate on the slide so that you can get an idea of how much that would be in your currency exactly. So that should give you an idea of what you need in terms of to live in. In terms of access to the campus from our international airport, Brussels-Zaventem, I did a little bit of research and I discovered that there is one direct train to Bruges, to the Bruges campus, as well as to the station in Kortrijk. Both residences are relatively close to the station. You can walk by foot, or you can take a bus to our residences. But basically, 1 hour or each hour, there is a direct train that goes to Kortrijk and that goes to Bruges, and you can book your tickets in advance via the website on the slide. So this way, you already know how you could get to the place you need to be from the central international airport. The train station is also in the airport, so you don't even need to leave the airport to take the train. So it's relatively easy to get to. And then lastly, if you have any questions, I understand that there's a breakout session in a second or after the next presentation where you can ask us any questions you have. Later on, you can also contact us through the email addresses that you see here on the slide, or you can visit our website if you want more information. So thank you so much for your attention, and hopefully we'll see 6 more students with us next year, just like this year. So any questions, let us know.
Okay, thank you very much for the representation from Vives University. So for the question, we will hold your question for the panel discussion and the breakout room session later. Please, for the IT student, there's a lot of information from the presentation from Vives University, so please make a detailed note. Okay, and the last presentation today will be brought by University Malaysia Pahang. Okay, without further ado, to the representative of University Malaysia Pahang, I will pass the microphone to you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce my name. My name is Ferda Ernawan. I am from Semarang, from Indonesia, but currently I am working in University Malaysia Pahang. Okay, so welcome to University Malaysia Pahang. So let me start my presentation. Let me play a video presentation.
There's no sound, Bapak.
We are education. In its essence, UMP builds the ongoing future generation. It provides the best quality of studying for its students to experience and gain new knowledge. We are passionate, pushing ourselves to become someone who inspires innovation and dedication to continue the legacy. We are technologies, enabling all the world's thinkers to enlighten and shape the world in multiple possibilities. We are TVET, producing quality skilled human resources with their requisite values and beliefs. We are research, exploring new methods and knowledge to develop amazing wonders that will assist our society. We are entrepreneurs. Modern society demands innovation and heart-driven people. UMP teaches its students the foundation of what it takes to become one. We are an opportunity, a place for students to create and present their inventions and ideas to the world. We are global, forging a path on an international level through partnerships and understanding. We are a community. Students from across the world can study and interact with ease and share their cultures and heritage. We are service, providing the best facilities for our students to flourish and a chance to give back to society. We are sustainable. For years, the Green Campus has been used to incorporate environmental management and safeguards into tertiary institutions, making them a more livable and sustainable place to study. A place to relax your mind while studying the course of your desire. In UMP, Anything is possible as our students continue to grow in the present and the future. We are UMP.
Okay, he is our counselor, and he is also our pro counselor, or we call it Pemangku Raja Pahang, and he is our pro counselor, and this is our board of director. This is our top management. And our vision is a distinguished technological university. And our mission, we provide the world-class education, research, and service in ecosystem of creative, innovative engineering and technology to maximize the human potential for societal good. And we have a slogan, technology for society. So UMP is a public university. It was established as a technical university in 2002. University Malaysia Pahang also offer a variety of engineering and technology-based technical program, including high-level technical and vocational education training, or we call it TVET. So this is our UMP campus development. We have several lakes, about 63 acre, and land is 574 acre, and it's located. It's take about 3 hours from the KLIA airport. So once the student arrive at the KLIA, we will arrange your transportation. The UMP driver will pick you up in the airport and bring to the UMP. Yeah. So here in UMP, we have 2 campus. Okay, one in Pekan, another one is in Gambang. So in the Pekan, we have a land area of about 667 acre, and the Gambang, this is the Pekan for the main one, as a main campus, and the Gambang here has a land area about 115 acre. And this is our campus development. In this UMP Pekan, we have 4 faculty. Yeah, it's located in the UMP Pekan: Faculty Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, Faculty Mechanical, and Faculty of Manufacturing Mechatronic Engineering Technology. And the new one is the W here building is a Faculty of Computer, or we call it Faculty of Computing. Okay, this is our UMP strategic plan. Start from foundation, technical university, strengthening foundation, generate excellence. First choice technological university, generate glory, and achieving a glory. And we focus on 7 areas: energy sustainability, material science, vehicular technology, management and social science, AI, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and fine and specialties chemical. So the total number of staff, there are 801 academic staff, and it was support. It is also there are 50 contract staff, and 80% graduate, PhD graduate, and 25 expatriate. So the total, including the support staff, 1,829. So total of the student, we have 17,582 students, 11,000 undergraduate, 1,300 postgraduate, and 4,000 long life learning program. So the total of international students is 447 from 28 countries. It consists of 176 undergraduate program and 271 postgraduate. We have several programs, one PhD by research, okay, and 15 master by research, mixed coursework, and also master by course. Yeah, and we also have a 46 degree, 8 diploma, and 1 foundation. So University Malaysia Pahang has 8 faculty. Faculty of Chemical and Process Engineering Technology. Second, Faculty of Civil Engineering Technology. Third, Faculty of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Fourth is Faculty Manufacturing and Mechatronic Engineering. Faculty of Mechanical and Automotive Engineering Technology, Faculty Computing, and Faculty Industrial Science and Technology. And we also have one Center of Mathematical Science. We also have a Faculty of Industrial Management, yeah, and support by Center of Human Science and Center of Modern Language. Okay, we have a dual degree program with Beijing Jiangtong University, HKA German, and Hochschule-Reutlingen German, Tianjin University, and Kazakh National Agrarian University. We have alumni total 36,057, 35,000 local, and 862 international. So we have a graduate employability ranking in 300 to 500 2022, and 66.2% local graduate marketability rate, graduate employability. And this is our QS world ranking. In Malaysia, we are ranked in 9, yeah? 9 in Malaysia, but we are first in MTON. Yeah? So MTON here, there are 4 MTON, Malaysia Technological University, or Technical, Malaysia Technical University, UMP, UTSM, UNIMAP, and UTEM. So in Asia, we are ranked in 129. Okay, this is our ranking in the impact ranking 2022. We are in the 351 to 400 in the world and 8 in Malaysia. Okay, so we have several center excellent in UMP to support several products such as sensor and under detection and monitoring, smart campus, autonomous vehicle, and NMR measurement for phosphorus analysis, project DMDS. There are biometric center, automotive center, print, biotropic, earth center, fluid center, and software center. So we have around 7 center. Yeah? So the left side here is the product of under for each center. Yeah? For example, biometric also produce extraction for plant material. Okay? Automotive center, they provide the training on safety and healthy. Biotropic, they produce the mineral processing and precious metal. Yeah? And fluid center or software center also provide the system blockchain, for example, my wallet and so on. Okay, this is some commercialization product from UMP. We have Diaclean, we have Pisotera, and so on. And this is the industry joint research collaboration with UMP. And this is the strategic collaboration with a multinational company. And this is the strategic collaboration with the agriculture development, Qatar. And we also have E-Anfan Detect, UMP SDR find solution due to the pollution. Yeah. And this is the latest one, UMP and ADK solution collaborate in the field of the public sanitation in aviation and rail industry. So UMP also listed in top 2% of scientists. There are 21 UMP researchers listed among the world top 2% scientists. So top 2% of scientists is the large database created by experts at the Stanford University, which rank all the most cited scientists from different fields to a sufficient ranking. And faculty computing is one of the popular choice for the mobility program. So let me introduce the faculty computing, one of the 8 faculty in UMP. Let me play a video. For your information, University Malaysia Pahang also received award is a digital premier university. So only 5 university in Malaysia received that award. And so let me show it to you 1 minute or 2 minutes about the facility in the Faculty of Computing.
In the starlight, I see in your
Okay. So this is some activity that we provide to the international student during the Hari Raya and so on. Yeah. To those who like a kayak, we have a few lake inside the campus, so you also can play. And also UMP campus Pekan, very near with the beach, so you can I think around 3 to from the UMP Pekan. And this is the course catalog to those who are looking the what we call the list of subject or course. Yeah, so you can go to the or.ump.edu.my. This is the fee that you need to pay, but the hostel fee actually this is optional. I think if you request without the aircon also can be less. And thank you so much. I think let me return back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation from University Malaysia Pahang. Okay, so we already heard the presentation from our three marvelous partner university. So next up in our next agenda that the participants have been waiting for, which is the panel discussion. You guys can drop your question in the chat box using the available format. In the session, please ask general question about the three partner university, because later in the breakout room session, you will have the opportunity to ask more comprehensive question to the partner university. The session will be led by Mr. Wayu as a moderator. Okay, for Mr. Wayu, you may take the lead.
Okay, my voice clear? Okay, so afternoon everyone. So now I would like to add all the partners to spotlight. Maybe Miss Nino, Miss Mori Mana or Mr. Kenichi Sigura, maybe you may turn on your camera so we can add you the spotlight.
Hello.
Okay, students. So the first round for the question and answer is we would like to give the panel discussion. A panel discussion means that when you give the question, it will be answered for all the representative. So we can also make some cooperation. For example, the question it will be answered for all the partner. We already have the question in the chat box, but it is more specific. So the question in the chat box actually you may give it later during the breakout room with the partner. Yeah. So the first question, please can you give us like some general one or two questions before we move to the breakout room. Okay. So now I would like to open for any ITS student. Yeah, you can raise your questions in the chat box, or you can just raise a question and then I will spotlight you to ask to the partner. If there is no question, I will read the question from the registration form that we received when you register to this session. Okay. So now I'd like to open. Is there any question from the audience? I know maybe several of you is specific, but maybe for the first, is there any question from the audience in here that can be directed for all the partners? If not, maybe I will start. So maybe you can give check the example. Okay, so I'm just read from the registration form. The question is for our if they would like to join student exchange to UMP, Vives, and SIP, they are still bachelor student. Example, they are in the last year or maybe third year. Do they eligible to take course from the graduate level? Second, if do they also there is any possibility for them to do the final project during the exchange? So that's the question. Okay, so the two questions. First, if they are bachelor, do they eligible to take graduate courses? If, for example, bachelor in the last year. Second, if they also in the last semester, for example, do also they eligible to to do the final project during the exchange. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe for the first question, I would like to give opportunity to do from SIT first. Miss
Okay.
Morimana, please.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. For the first question, I would like to say yes, because the all applicants, I mean all students, participants will be able to take any courses regardless of their major and degree level, like I said. But we have to highlight that everyone has to check very well about the syllabus and the prerequisite. So for my advice for students, they have to check the syllabus very well and make sure that the prerequisite is matched to their current level, and maybe sometimes the SIT course offered, like the level of the SIT course is maybe higher or the lower. Maybe you can like check the syllabus, and if for example, the master level, you already study the master level in your bachelor class, maybe you can take courses, like select the courses from the course list. You don't have to, the student don't have to care too much about the degree level and also the study fields. So everyone can take courses, but please be careful of the syllabus before selecting. The second question is about the final project. The final project is such as the test for the course to pass the just a moment.
Okay, so regarding the final project, yes, we can also, I think like you are mentioning about the research exchange program. So yes, we accept the students in our laboratory as well, and so that they can conduct their final project when they stay in SIT, okay? However, since this is an exchange program, the students must finish the program before they graduate.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Morimana and Mr. Kenji Sugimura. Now I would like to give, how about in the Vives University case, please?
Maybe I'll take this question first. If you have anything to add, feel free to do so. Well, in Vives, it's quite simple. We only have undergraduate degrees, so we only offer bachelor degrees. We don't have any master programs. So therefore, students can obviously not join any master courses. But a question that we do often get is whether they can combine courses that are sometimes paired with or from the first, second, or third year bachelor degree in our English bachelor program. And that is definitely possible. So even if the students are currently in their second year and they're coming from for an exchange of one semester, they can also take a course that is technically from the third bachelor year. So that's definitely not a problem. But similar to our colleagues from Japan also said, we always advise students to have a look at the syllabus to see whether it's manageable and feasible for them to take that course. For example, if they have not gotten any management courses yet and they are taking management 2, then it will also be difficult. So it is possible, but we advise students to check beforehand whether they think it's possible for them.
Okay, how about in business, Vives?
So yeah, that's regarding the business department. As for the final project, since students are only joining us for 1 or 2 semesters, we don't really, they can do their final project if they can do it from a distance in their home university, but we don't offer final projects in the exchange program at Vives. So there's no support or consultants for that. That's for the business department. I don't know if for the technology department that is possible. So
yeah, for us,
Yes.
all our students in the last semester of their third year do a thesis within a company or within the university itself. This is also possible for our exchange students. So they can do a big project up to 30 ECTS points. So the full they can combine courses with big projects. They can make a final project and do nothing else but that within our faculty. So that's possible. So that will then be discussed when the agreement is signed.
Okay, thank you so much. How about in UMP, Pak Ferda?
Okay. UMP, we basically we allow the international student mobility to take any courses, even though you cross department, as long as you are in the same campus. We have 2 campus, yeah, Pekan and Gambang. As long as you choose course in among a faculty in Pekan or in Gambang, we allow students to take it. Regarding to the final project, especially faculty computing, we offer a final year project every semester. So everyone can take this final year project. There is no issue. We allow the student, as long as student aware about the course and syllabus.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Ferda. It's very clearly answer from SIT, Vives, and UMP regarding the question that normally we always receive it as well. Yes, the registration form about the cross level, yeah, from undergraduate to graduated as well, the possibility to do final project together with your exchange program, yeah. Okay, maybe one last question. Is there any from the student before we move to the breakout room? So you may have more discussion to each UMP, Vives, and SIT. No, maybe because we have 15 minutes left, so it's better we just proceed breakout room directly. Students, ITS, please kindly change your display name right now. You already have instruction in chat box. So if you would like to know more about the Vives, for example, or SIT or UMP, please kindly change it, yeah, so we can assign you in the breakout room. Okay, panitia, silakan. Maybe panitia can help me to open the breakout room so that I can assign the participants. So maybe we can assign the speaker. Okay, I'll assign. So speaker as well, please kindly join. Let me. Okay, I will assign you. Yeah, Miss Emma, maybe you may assign. Yeah, Mr. Kwan, you also please join the breakout room. Okay, Ilham.
Okay, so everyone, please don't forget to change your name to university name _ your name _ student number, and the example is already on the chat box. So please don't forget to change it, and you can go to your breakout room for the campus that you want to ask furthermore. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, Samuel, maybe you can go to the Vives, and then Ilham, you can go to the UMP. Yeah, Ilham and Fiona, both of you can go to the UMP. I will take care. So Ilham, UMP, Fiona, Kenor.
Maybe we can start for the breakout room session. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Bintang, and I'm a volunteer of ITS Global Engagement. I will be your moderator in this session. Thank you so much, Mr. Ferda Ernawan and Ms. Nurul Fadila. We are grateful to you for willing to share with ITS students about University Malaysia Pahang through this program. Okay, in the previous session, you already got insights about University Malaysia Pahang and opportunities to join programs with them. So for the next maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you can ask more detailed question to Mr. Verda and Ms. Nurul related to University Malaysia Pahang or programs you can join. Before that, please turn on your camera so we could interact actively. Okay, now we will move on to the Q&A session. Please don't hesitate to convey anything you think is still unclear, or perhaps you need more explanation related to the previous presentation. You can just use the raise hand feature or type your question through the chat box using the format name _ student ID number _ question. If it is hard to speak in English, you may ask in Bahasa Indonesia instead of English, and I will help you to translate it into English. But it will be great if you use English to practice your ability. If you guys plan to register for one of the programs at University Malaysia Pahang, I think this could be a great opportunity to do a consultation about any related things, because we can say that not all the ITS students get this kind of advantage, which is in the same Zoom room with the representative of the partner university. Okay, maybe we can start from the participants. Maybe who want to ask question to Mr. Verda and Ms. Nurul? Okay, Ilham, maybe we can start from Ilham. Okay, you may ask, you may introduce yourself and deliver your question.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Verda and Ms. Nurul. My name is Ilham. I'm a student in ITS. I'm a mathematical bachelor student. I want to ask questions. So if I want to join like a student do a student exchange or mobility program in UMP, do I have to like take the same course like what I did? So I'm a mathematical bachelor, so do I have to take a mathematical subject in UMP, or can I take the other subject maybe another department? And maybe one other question, is there any like a short program or like summer course that I can join in UMP? Thank you.
Okay, siapa mau jawab? Saya. Saya jawab, saya jawab. Okay, thank you, Mr. Ilham, for your interest to join UMP under the exchange program. Okay, basically, we don't put a tight restriction from student overseas to come to UMP doing the exchange program. It depends on your university. ITS, for example, if you want to enroll in our mathematics programs, for example, you want to go to the computer science program, you can take all the courses from that faculty, or you can also take some courses in other faculties. For example, if you want to have like to experience, to learn about the business background, so maybe you can take one course in faculty. So as long as your university, as long as you don't have any problems to transfer your credit back to ITS, it shouldn't be a major problem for us. And for the summer program, yes, we do have the physical summer program in July until August. So yeah, you can also join in that session. But for the exchange students, we also provide lots of activities outdoor, so that you can also experience not only from the studies, from the academic, but also for the curricular activities. Yeah, Dr. Freda, if you want to add something.
Yeah, basically, you can take any courses in the same campus, same campus, especially in Pekan. So you can choose electrical, one subject in electrical, one subject in computer, possible.
And it is very advisable to take the same courses in the same campus. If you take one course in Gambang, one course in Pekan, so the traveling will be quite problematic in the future. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the answers.
Okay, thank you, Thank you, Mr. Ferda, and thank you, Mr. Ferda and Ms. Nurul for the insightful explanation. For Ilham, I hope that answers your question. Okay, maybe we are moving to the next question. Who wants to ask question to Mr. Ferda or Ms. Nurul? Maybe you can raise your hand or give your question to the chat box.
I just have a question actually. Yeah, if you mind, Pak Ferda and Mbak Nurul, yeah, that will be it. Okay, I'm not sure if in our MOU do also they cover for the short-term internship. I mean, lab internship program like 2 or 3 months, because actually for like several, we are now currently mapping of our students to do the mobility abroad. So we are thinking that for like the last year student or the graduate student, maybe they are more insightful if they have more lab experiences. So because we always receiving the program from UMPs about summer program or student action, but we never have about lab internship. So I just want to ask this: is there any possibility like to have like short lab internship? So maybe if you have, it will be great. So we can socialize to our student. Yeah, then especially maybe when Ms. Nurul come to the staff mobility program, they will meet our student who participating in our workshop. Yeah, so they can prepare more for the lab internship program, because it is very useful for the student if you can provide it. Thank you, Pak Ferda, Mbak Nurul.
Firda nak jawab tu.
Uh,
Kita Bapak Firda jawab lah. So you can answer.
for internship, maybe Puan Nurul, eh?
Yeah. We have this kind of exchange in the internship. For the short term, like you said, 2 or 3 months, not only internship, but also for the graduate students who wants to come to UMP for the exchange program. We can
Have
also
like the
accept
exact date, or they can propose, for example, as long as 3 months before the program, or what's the procedure?
Okay. For example, for the next semester, for example, in February, March, you need to send the application by end of November.
Okay, I get it.
So the procedures for the short term exchange 3 months and the full-time exchange is the same.
Okay. So maybe later my colleagues, Mr. Ade, will contact you. Yeah, Pak Ferda?
Yeah, let
Sorry.
me add something. For internship, we cannot provide the fee to the student. Cannot give allowance to the student due to the some restriction of the visa and so on. Basically, if 2 weeks, no need visa, just enter the Malaysia.
Social pass.
Social pass, but the procedure maybe CIR will provide it. But for the allowance, I believe UMP there is no way to give allowance to the student.
Yeah, it's okay, Bapak, because normally for the graduate students who are looking for the lab internship, actually they're coming to the overseas based on the research, the grant from the supervisor. So that's why it's only 2 or 3 months in order to complete the research based. Normally that we allow the access to the lab. That's only that normally they require. So they didn't expect like any supporting. But thank you so much. Maybe I will coordinate with Mr. Ade, or when Puan Nurul come to Surabaya, we will talk about this, because normally we only send to UNIKL. So maybe if UMP can open again, it will be very good. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Wahyu, for the questions, and Ms. Nurul and Ms. Ferda for the answer. Maybe for the others, for the ITS students who want to ask question to Ms. Nurul and Mr. Ferda, you can raise your hand or give your question in the chat box. Okay, maybe if there is no question, I will ask a question first. I have questions. Maybe are there are the course. This is the questions from the registration box. So there are many questions, but I will ask some of them. The first one is, are the courses provided for international students based on English? And the second one, are there any certain qualification? And yeah, I think that's for the two questions for Mr. Nurul and
Oh, okay. For international students to come here you mean this one is for the exchange program, right? Okay, we don't put the high English requirement for the students to come study here, but we highly recommend the students have a good command in English, because our teaching and learning at UMP mostly conducted in English. So we do not want the students to be left out from the classes. So it is very advisable if they have good English qualification.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Nurul, for the answer. Okay, maybe I want to give another session for the others who want to ask question. You can raise your hand. Okay, there is Fiona. You may ask your questions.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. I want to ask, I'm actually an undergraduate engineering physics student. I want to ask, is there any recommended program for undergraduate engineering physics student for doing student actions in UMP? Thank you.
Physics is under, we have engineering programs at UMP. We have electrical, we have chemical, civil, manufacturing, mechanical. For the physics, I think maybe later we can share our list of courses in all the engineering programs. So from that, you can choose which one is suitable for your program at ITS. So yeah, because we don't have the specific physics engineering, but I do believe they have some courses related to it.
Okay, thank you. And I want to reinform again that it's all right to like we take course in different department, right? Like before you said it.
Yes. But the most important thing, when you want to join the program, you must select one program first, because it is regarding to our academic system. We need to park you in one single program. For example, Bachelor of Computer Science, and for the other syllabus you want to take from other faculties, you can do like you can do.
Okay, thank you so much.
If you want to see the detailed course offered course next semester, you can go to the or.ump.edu.my. or.ump.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Nurul and Miss Nurul and Mr. Ferda for the answer. And for Fiona, I hope that answers your question. Unfortunately, the time for this session has ended. Thank you for your enthusiasm. And also thank you very much, Mr. Ferda and Miss Nurul, for the time and enlighten us with the answers. Maybe from Mr. Ferda or Mr. Nurul, do you have something to add for the closing statement?
Thank you for listening our UMP profile, and thank you. Hopefully, there are some students from ITS join the mobility program for next semester. We are welcome to ITS student for next semester. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ferda and Mr. Nurul. Okay, maybe that's all for today. That is all from me.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time and your interest in UMP. I'll be coming to ITS Surabaya in the middle of November for the staff mobility. So you can come to us and meet us if you have any further questions that you want to raise. So we are open for discussion during that time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nurul, Miss Nurul, for the closing statement. Okay, maybe that's all from me as the moderator in the session. I apologize for any mistake that I made during this session, and we hope all of your curiosity has been answered. Please return to the room to continue the next agenda.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nurul, Mr. Ferda.
Thank you, Ms. Nora and Mr. Ferda.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back everyone to the main room. I hope that your breakout room session are fruitful and you get more insight from your university. Maybe we wait for the other university, the other breakout room will back to the main room.
Okay, Ham, maybe you can proceed.
Okay, I think that all everyone is back here. So I want to greatly appreciate our representative from each partner university today. There's a lot of chances on offer, which encourages us to work much harder to attain internationalization and worldwide standard. Therefore, we have already prepared very special gift for our partners. So for the operator, you might share the screen. Okay, so we hope that this gift can express our gratitude towards you. Once again, thank you very much. So first of all, our gifts are a certificate for the representative from of each partner university. Maybe the operator, you can share the screen for the person for the certificate. Okay, first of all is the certificate for Shibaura Institute of Technology. for contributing today in Let's Study Abroad October edition. We will take a photo with Shibari Institute of Technology representative. Okay, because it's already spotlighted, I think we can take the picture. I will count down in 3, 2, 1. Okay, once again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much, representative of Shibari Institute of Technology. Next up, there will be a certificate for Vives University. So please, for the operator, help me to share the screen. Okay. Okay. I will lead the photo session in 3, 2, 1. Once again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much, representative of Vives University. And last but not least, I would like to say thank you for the representative of University Malaysia Pahang, or UMP. And same as before, we will give you a certificate as a thank you gift from us. Okay, I will lead the photo session in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, once again, thank you for our representative from each partner university today for helping ITS students find more opportunities to attain internationalization. So for our
the upcoming program, just want to inform you, the upcoming program is 2 November. We have a student session and recruitment from National Central University Taiwan. Yeah, but unfortunately for the recruitment will be happen in every department, in several departments in ITS. I didn't know the detail, but maybe Ms. Diaz will post it soon about this. And the second one, we will have special guest lecturer from the University of Southern Denmark, and as well for the LSA from SDU will be happen in 3 November. Yeah, so please just waiting for our next upcoming information to our social media. You can claim the stamp for both of the activity, whether in the next LSA on-site, even the recruitment, special student recruitment. For the if you are in Israel, if you are also join the guest lecturer and LSA together, you can claim double stamp. Ya teman-teman ya. So if you are joined together guest lecturer with the LSA, you can get 2 stamp. But if you only can select guest lecturer or LSA, you can only provide with get 1 stamp. Thank you.
okay, thank you very much. Okay, so for our last agenda is a photo session. So for all the participants, if you do not have any technical or internet issue, please turn on your camera and show us your best smile. Please keep your best smile for a moment because we don't know which slides you are on. So for the I will take the lead for the photo session. So we have 2 slides. So for the first slide, I will count in 3, 2, 1. Okay, once again in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so for the second slide, I will count 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And now we have finished all our agenda today. I also want to thank all the participants for your participation and enthusiasm. And also, don't forget to fill out the feedback form that is shared by our committee in the chat box so we can improve our future events. We will greatly appreciate it if you give us honest feedback. I will remind you again that filling out the attendance and feedback form are requirements to get stamp for it, and each link will be closed 30 minutes after being shared. Finally, thank you very much for today. It was a very informative event that gave insight and encouragement to all of us, and I hope to see all of you in our next event. We hope after this you will be much motivated to participate in international event. I'm Ilham, as your master of ceremony representing all committees on duty today. I would like to apologize for any inconvenience that happened during this session. Once again, thank you very much for your participation and see you in another event. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Kwan Mulfat, Miss Emma, Miss Kenichi Sukemura, Miss Mori Manaham, Puan Nurul, versi Season Indonesia, Puan. Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I will end in 3, 2, 1. Bye.